Hey, what's going on, guys? Bflattened here with a brand new video today. Today we're going to be talking about the Tooth Whip weapon. The Tooth Whip is a poison build-up whip that is new to Shadow of the Erdtree. Before we get into the Tooth Whip and how the potential for this could be insanely good, let's go ahead and find the location first. I'm starting off in Morth Ruins, which is accessible just after Castle Ensis. You have to beat the boss in Castle Ensis to access this area. But once you're in Morth Ruins, we're going to be heading into the ruins themselves, and we're looking for the building with a hole in it. We're going to fall down that hole and make our way to Bonnie Village. The area with the giant hole in it is going to be the first house right in front of you upon entering Morth Ruins. Now, this area looks insanely sketchy to get down, and you may even die a couple of times, but trust me, you can make it. As you can tell, I did die there, but we'll go ahead and try to aim for that little spot that's sticking out there. Let's see if we can make it. And we do. We take a little bit of damage for it, but we want to aim for this, as that's going to allow us to make that drop. There are a couple enemies here. We can just bypass them. And we're going to make our way down to the very bottom. Now, there should be a ladder at the very end here. You can see it off in the distance there. That ladder is going to take us to Bonnie Village, which is going to be accessing a totally different area if you haven't been here yet. It's going to allow you to get access to a few different quest lines, a few different bosses and areas. Fantastic spot to be in. We'll climb all the way up to the top to Bonnie Village. There's going to be quite a few enemies over here, including a very strong NPC invasion, so just be careful of that. This is going to be the Bonnie Village Site of Grace. Let's go ahead and hit that, just to recover the HP we lost from the drop down. And we're going to be making our way across the bridge to the Whipping Hut. The Whipping Hut is going to be where the Tooth Whip is. Now, there's going to be a lot of enemies, like I mentioned, a lot of these ghost enemies. There is an NPC invasion here as well, Greater Potentate. We're just going to ignore him for now. And we're going to make our way across to the Whipping Hut. Should be... Nope, not quite this area. I think I have to cross the bridge first. My apologies. That hut. Too many broken huts around this area. Gonna be this hut over here. As you can see, the Whipping Hut. And it's going to be off this corpse loop here. This will what's this? Whipping Hut. Oh, a Tooth Whip. That is how you pick up the Tooth Whip. Now, here's the light attack of the Tooth Whip. It is actually quick. Here is the heavy attack. And the Ash of War, I don't have the potential to use it, but you can still see the animation. There's 3 attacks that goes through here. And that Ash of War is actually insane. We're going to be talking about that in just a second. The Tooth Whip is a strength dexterity scaling weapon, primarily into dexterity. And like I mentioned, it causes a poison buildup of 66. It has the Ash of War called Painful Strike. Painful Strike is not only going to be stacking up your poison buildup against your enemy a lot quicker, but it does have another internal ability to it, which not only deals stance damage of 14, but it also makes it so that the stamina recovery rate of your opponent is also lowered. It is a 30-second debuff, and it's going to be removing 17% of their stamina buildup for that 30-second time frame. Now, if you use things like the Kindred of Rot's Exaltation, if you poison something, you're going to be getting a 20% attack power for 30 seconds, which is insane with this thing. Especially if you plan on dual wielding them, you actually have the potential to do quite a lot of damage very quickly, and also stacking that poison buildup very fast as well, combined with things that do additional damage, like, say, the Rakshasa set. You could do things like Blood-Soaked Crack Tier if you have that. That can also increase your power. Tooth Whip has a potential of being insanely nasty, especially in PvP. If you guys end up beating me to this build, feel free to do so and let me know, because I'm quite interested in this build. But if I get to it before you guys, I will absolutely share my findings. But give it a whirl, see what you think about it, and I will see you guys in the next video. My name is Bflattened, and I'm signing on out of here. Take care all. Laters.